Okay, 1, 2, let's go. So let's just go to SpaceX. Okay, welcome back, guys. Yeah, it's we've got a heat wave here, and hopefully you can hear me properly. All the levels are up and that, because I've got my fan, but it's uh, it's the best we can do for now. You know, we're not equipped for this sort of heat here. But anyway, we're just going to go straight into something that's in the news. You know, the SpaceX here. Who in their right mind, yeah, this is just coming from a personal view of mine. Who in their right mind is going to buy this shit? SpaceX, yeah. Look at this, yeah. We're just going to go into this briefly. Look, 41.8 million followers, yeah. Most of them have got a piece of this. If we go to the trading view, yeah, if we go to the trading view, look what it's gone and done, yeah. The IPO, it's gone up to their high of, what was it? I can't even read. What's that? It went up to around about $228. Yeah, $228, and it's come all the way back down to $153. Yeah, down here. Um, it's you know what I mean. This is just people. The sheep. This is the sheep, guys. You don't want none of this shit. This is the sheep. You know, this, yeah, or Omikami, yeah. Come on, guys. Look, even if you try to put them together, like, look, this, yeah, 150. Remember, 41 was it 41.8 million followers, yeah. And if we go to just Omikami on here, still a trading view. Are we? Sorry, one moment. Yeah, so here we are. Me coming on the trading view. So what's happened here? Okay, here we are down here. More than wants to. Right here. Yeah, we're on. What are we on? 0.004722, something like that down here. Now you look at this. Yeah, you look at this. I'll put it onto the daily to give you a better outlook here. Yeah. And this is a proper chart we're seeing, guys. Yeah, up and down. You know, look at that, up and down from here, up and down from here. It's gone the high, and look, just see if you were talking about the SpaceX. You know, it's come up, then it's run up, and it's only down here. Yeah, it's only coming down here, so it might do a little pump. It's gonna go back down. It's gonna do all this like coming done, but we are actually down the bottom down here. Why would you want to put your money into that when you can put your money into this at a fraction of the price here? We're at 0.004722 right down here, guys, right down here. Before we look into Omikami, that's just something I had to get off my shoulders. Yeah. We're going to, let's just see. I told you something new that I bought, and it's on the low, so you can still get in if you want to, guys, if you want to do your research. So it was Grays, yeah. Grays Aliens, yeah, because I know it's a very low market cap and not too much in liquidity. This Grays top one alien race. It's on 13k market cap and only 8k liquidity. Only 339 holders, including me, that is. But 100% liquidity locked, yeah. And if you can see, it only came out in end of April this year, guys. And this is what the chart looks like. You know, it's quite sweet. It's gone up there, and it's done its highs, and it's just coming back down, yeah. It's just we're doing a retest of the bottom line down here before it shoots up again. Now we're coming to the bottom, like to the beginning of July here, yeah. So I'll just show you something. If that goes up from here, we do a price range just from here, the low here, and we'll take it to, we'll just move this along. So this was the Fibonacci here. So even if it goes to the next level here, right, so this blue, the top of this blue here, that's 2000 and something percent. If you get in the bottom down here, remember the bottom is here, yeah, and that's end of June, beginning of July. It might, what it might do, it might consolidate for a month, and then it's going to shoot up with everything else, guys, yeah. So this is one of the good gems. If you've got a bit of change, you can get into this one. Do your research before you do anything else, guys. Let's have a look what else. Nothing else much happening. I do want to get into this kick. Don't know if I told you before. It's an old one, but it's quite good because it's a very low market cap. It's only on 312k market cap and 93k liquidity, 2.39k holders. Not many people know about it. It has been around a while, but if I put this to the daily, we just want to see. Yeah, where is it going to come down to? So yeah, I've got my markers down here, and at the moment it's doing that. Yeah, let's just change that. Yeah, it's coming down here, so more likely down here by the end of July. There you go, end of July, August, we'll be down the bottom somewhere. And if you get in roughly down here, I'll keep you posted, don't worry. If you get in somewhere down here, you know, $100, $200, $500, whatever you've got, and it goes up, yeah, like everything will do, because we're on the cusp of it now. Yeah, we're on the cusp of the bull market. If it goes up here, just to that first high here, which we had in this high here, which we had in July 25. That's, look at that. That was, yeah, that's around there. That's here, put it on there. That's 3,000%, just over 3,000% increase. That's just to this first high. Yeah, I'm not talking about the all-time high. If we go to the all-time high, anywhere the all-time high there, it's 6,000, just over 6,000%, guys. So, you know, we're looking to get into this one. Of course we are, yeah. Let's have a look at what else is here. Yeah, a bit of this and a bit of that. Nothing much moving in my charts. This is all what I've invested in. These coins here, majority of them anyway, 90% I've invested in. Some I'm looking at and some I still want to get in. Nothing really much happening there at all. Everything, the market's down probably till the end of June now. July we might consolidate before we start going up. Yeah, beginning of July we could see something happening. Let's just check, actually, let's just check the trading view on the BTC and go from there, yeah, because everybody wants to know what's happening here. Let's have a look if I can get the right you want to go into the tether. That's what we're looking at. I don't know. Oh yeah, is that? No, yeah, here we are. Up here past it. There we are. So if we look from here, don't worry about my drawings, I will explain, because I've been doing a lot of continuous planning and looking. So from here, We've still got the lines down here that we drew. And actually, you see in the daily, yeah, blow this up very big. We're coming down here. And if you can see, if you can look at my charts, I still said that red. Look at this red line going down here. I said the bottom might be down here, 50, or it might even go down further to, I said the lowest I said was actually 33, down around this point here. That's it. Still sticking by it, but it could stop around there, around the 50 mark. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, first week of July, it might hit this trend line and start going up, or it might continue to go down to around here. No one knows, guys. No one knows. You know, we're waiting. Everybody's waiting, but it's going to be a slow process, I think, and I still think. Heading on this blue trend line coming down and this yellow one coming down here as well, we could be going down into this vicinity down here. So yeah, let's just see what happens with that. ETH, kind of the same thing. Let's look at ETH. Bear with me, guys. Oh god, yeah. So this is Ethereum, and very similar, obviously following BTC. Come down here, it's come down again. I don't think this is the right actually chart, but yeah, you can see we're still going down, guys. We're still going down. That might be near enough a double bottom. Who knows? We could go up from here. We could go up from here, guys, you know, like something like this. You know, this is like a W pattern, isn't it? So we could go up something like that. We'll have to wait and see, guys. We'll go into, as there's not much really news, that's why I haven't been back. Well, I've been back from holiday, but I haven't got on here straight because there's nothing really happening. A lot of the influencers on YouTube are doing the same thing, just sitting back. Everybody's watching, everybody's waiting for the low to be in on BTC. So let's just go to our favorite Omikami and Ryujin. Let's have a look at that, yeah, and see what it's doing. So Omikami now, let's have a look. Remember, I haven't changed anything. I've just been viewing, and maybe I've had a line or two. We're still on 4.48 million market cap, 445 in liquidity. So the liquidity has gone down, I must admit, but we're still on 100% locked. 11.83k holders. A few of you are out, but let's see what's happening here. This is the daily. So yeah, you can see everything's happening down here. So this was the big triangle, and then there's a little triangle that we're concentrating on down here. I'm going to go straight into the 4 hour and just show you what's happening there. So let's just, so from this one, yeah, from this one here, you can see we've been coming down here from April, and then yet again in May we're still going down, and we've been heading down ever since. Yeah, heading down ever since. But don't worry, your bags are full, your bags are in, and yeah, my lines are still going down and everything's going down. At the moment we seem to be hugging this thick line here. Let's change that into something brighter. Yeah, this blue line here, we seem to be hugging it. So the next moves, let's see what the next moves could be for Omikami. We could be bouncing off it. Yeah, we could be bouncing off it like that and heading up like this line I've previously drawn there, the other orange line there. Or, because there's always two ways, there's always two things to look at. We could be coming down here with everything else. We could go down, retest, and start heading down here like so, as I just done in this white one previously, but earlier. I always seem to do these things earlier, yeah. So for now, we just have to see which way the market's going to go, because everything follows. I know I said that Omikami does the opposite. If it does the opposite, it might go up, and then when the mainstream starts to go up bullish, Omikami could head back down here. Yeah, it could do this, hit that, and start to head back down here. Yeah. So all you want to know is what do you want to do. Yeah. If your money's in, you got to leave it. If you've got a bit of spare change and you want to buy more Omikami, you're just waiting for it to come down. If you see it come down under this blue thick trend line here and come down into this vicinity, that's all good. Yeah, you can buy down here. It's probably going to go down to here. Yeah, and I've got a marker here, end of July to August. So if you see it coming down anywhere here, me personally, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait till it comes down to here or even down to here, and I'll buy more, because it'll be another 2 months yet. Yeah, end of July, beginning of August. I've got nothing else past this point. So yeah, and if it goes up, we're quids in, wait for it to go up here. You know, it could obviously bounce up there like this. It could go over there, bounce up if we're lucky, and go off up here. You know, but I doubt it. I doubt it very much if it's going to do that. I think it's going to come back down if it gets that far, or come back down here straight away. But whatever, save your money, guys. And if you want to put in down here, and if you've put in over here, anywhere in this vicinity down here, and it goes up, your quid's in, because you know eventually we're going to do that rocket ship to the moon. Let's have a look at the 12-hour now. So this is the 12-hour here on Omikami. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. We're following this blue trend line going up there. If it bounces off it and goes up, which I reckon it will do. Yeah, because I had points up here. I'll just move that actually up here. These points here, you see? I'll move it to there, not that one. Yeah, see, I'll move those points there, and we still got these points, as I said. So this is the marker here for end of July, beginning of August. If it comes up to here, if it boxes back down to here, that's the end of August. And if it comes down even further, it's the end of September. So that's the outlook on Omikami. Let's have a look at Ryujin now and see what his brother's doing. Let's have a look here. Wow. So Ryujin now, I mean, this will be a good one to get into also, you know, because we're on a lower market cap. It's only on 189 million market cap, 228 liquidity, 11.14k holders. We're still in here also. And look, I told you, remember before, I did tell you before that Ryujin is a low market cap. So it doesn't take much to push this, and it seems to be doing not the opposite, but going ahead of Omikami. So this was this trend line, blue trend line, and it actually came below it, and it's doing this sort of thing down here. Yeah, it's come below it down here. You see, it fell down here, and now it's trying to work its way up. Maybe that might be the bottom now. If it comes back up here, I'll draw it in for you. If it comes back up here, like so, yeah, we want to see it, you know, start to do this. I haven't got anything left down here. Let's move this along. So this was the bottom. The bottom was down here, yeah. Have I got anything left? Let's have a look. There's nothing left for me from this bottom, yeah. So another thing it could do here, it could come down with the wrist, it could slip over, come back down there, and then start to go up, yeah, like that. Maybe bounce off that and then start to go up. Let's put that, and let's carry that over as well. Yeah, you see, it might do that. So either we're gonna carry on going up to here, yeah, could easily come back down, or we're gonna go down here for July and then come back up. Yeah, but if it does something like this, yeah, you have to remember Omikami's got more market cap. It might follow slightly later. So if it does this sort of thing, comes back down and it starts heading back up, we might see Omikami do that and complete the cycle and start being very bullish, because everybody's hoping and waiting still with a lot of patience, including me. Yeah, so that's what we just got to do, guys. Be patient. Be patient, guys. Our time will come. Not much to say in the crypto world here in BTC, Ethereum, Omikami region, and all our meme coins. Nothing's happening much. We're just waiting, like everybody else, to the BTC bottom to come in, and then everything is going to move up gradually. Yeah. So as I said, just try and save your money now, because once you know the lower BTC's in, then ETH is going to be in, and Omikami is going to be in, Ryujin is going to be in, and everything is going to look much brighter and much safer in your bags, that you know eventually will become all of us millionaires. Yeah. So on that note, let's just have a look what we're doing here on Omikami. Is anything happening in the Omikami world? Let's just type this in X and have a quick look. Yeah, he who has mastered the art of always being a student is always a master. So some sayings there. Talking about SHIB and what it done. I haven't even seen this. I'll read that in a minute. Yeah, some good artwork. CZ there. People still believe in all our Omikami holders. Yeah, nothing really new. Everybody's still waiting. Everybody's still believing. They will remember. Of course they will. And you'll remember that you've put in your savings or your hard-earned cash to this. Anything with this guy in, don't even bother, because remember the mass, yeah, the sheep don't win. Yeah, because that's the way the government works. Yeah, the mass and the sheep don't win. It's only the individuals and the small sects, so the small families like us in Omikami and Ryujin. We're going to be the winners, guys, because we've got in early and we've just sat tight and believed. That's all you got to do. Believe, guys. Your money's in now. There's nothing you can do. Only wait until the bull run starts, and everything will be okay. Yeah, everything will be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Yeah. On that note. Omikami, look, it says here, Omikami, the final journey. You see, that will be us going off soon on that train, on that train to riches. Yeah. So on that note, guys, I'll be off, and anything happens else in the charts, anything worth posting, I'll keep you updated anyway. Come back real soon, and I'll update you with any more meme coins that I've bought or anything interesting that's happening. Yeah. Stay safe. See you soon. Peace.